Hey, so I'm late to this conversation. My computer broke, long boring story, here I am. I want to talk about the Dear Fat People video. My friend Megan made a really great response to it, just being vulnerable and talking about feelings. And I tweeted about Megan's video saying that I think it's wonderful how willing she is to be honest and vulnerable online. And I tweeted something like, why not choose kindness? Someone tweeted back at me, and I could not stop thinking about it, because why not is never a good reason to do anything. You could say why not to bad things as well. Burn down your house. Why not? Which, fair, I guess, but the more I thought about it, the more I thought, but I'm not saying choose kindness just because. I'm asking a question. Why not choose kindness? And I hear people say a lot, well, I'm just being honest. Which is, confusing on two fronts. One, why is your opinion relevant in many situations? And then two, if it is, kindness is honest. That's what I think, anyway. To choose to be kind to someone doesn't involve lying to them. Honesty, however, can be delivered with kindness or with cruelty. So that's not a real reason. Another thing I've heard people say is, oh, it's a joke, which I think is a more honest, less defensive reaction. It's funny. And I have definitely been so guilty of this, especially in middle school, the meanest time in anyone's life. Hopefully. Say something mean or dismissive of another girl because I want the people I'm standing around to laugh and to feel a part of it and to feel funny and to validate myself. But if that's your reasoning, then I guess we just feel differently, because I don't think getting to be perceived as funny is worth the expense of someone feeling torn down. And if you ask yourself in a moment where you have the opportunity to say something cruel and dismissive or not, why not choose kindness? And the answer is, I want to be funny. I don't know. I guess that comes down to what kind of world do you want to live in? And I want to live in one where people uplift and encourage each other. The last reason for being mean, I've heard, is just carelessness or just not thinking, which makes the most sense. That happens, we're all human. And the response to that is, oh, sorry. We are given the opportunity as people to empathize with others and to not choose what is self-serving. Why, when you can ask the question, why not choose kindness? Why choose anything but? Why let a moment of power be worth the expense of belittling someone? Shrug my shoulders so high they go into the atmosphere. I guess the last thing I want to say about it is, if you watched that video and you felt small or ashamed, shame is such a powerful feeling, that you take the time to remind yourself that you are the first and last you who will ever exist in all of human history. And you are lovable. And it's such a shame to think anything but. And now the question is, how do we react to that? And I think the answer is still to choose kindness. Don't say cruel things. Don't dismiss people. If you're a fan of me and the content I make, I just encourage you to always choose kindness. Have a great week. Bye.